Greetings everyone, welcome back to another Magic the Gathering Arena video. My name is Elite Largo and today we're doing another standard deck and it's going to be Rakdos Menace, or what I've titled it, Don't Be a Menace. And basically this all centers around all of the powerful creatures that are in standard right now that have the Menace ability, or ways that you can give your creatures Menace. Now, starting off with the creatures, obviously 4 copies of Labyrinth Raptor. This card is really good for this deck. One of the reasons why is because whenever a creature you control with Menace becomes blocked, the player blocking it, the defending player has to sacrifice a creature blocking it. And for a black and a red, you can give all of your creatures with Menace +1/+1 in a turn. Now, real quick, for those of you who aren't familiar with Menace, Menace means that for a creature, when you attack, a defending player has to block it with at least 2 creatures. So then there's, of course, Stormfist Crusader, 2/2 Menace, beginning of your upkeep. Each player draws a card and loses 1 life. Very good draw engine for this kind of a deck. 3 copies of Grim Dancer. It's a 3-mana 3/3. When it enters the battlefield, this is one of the new cards from Ikoria. It can come in with Menace, Death Touch, or Lifelink. You get to pick 2 of those. So usually I pick Menace and Death Touch because I value the Death Touch mechanic a little bit more than Lifelink. But if it's later in the game and you're down a little bit on life, of course the Lifelink can be very useful. Hunted Nightmare is another one of the new cards from Ikoria. It's 3 mana for a 4/5 Menace, and when it comes into play, its target opponent puts a Death Touch counter on a creature they control. Now, a lot of times, I've been able to get this card out on curve on an empty board, and that's very good. Bone Crusher Giant. It's only one of 2 creatures in this deck that doesn't have Menace. The reason why is just because it's an extra piece of removal, and also it's a 4/3 for 3, and it has the 2 damage ability whenever it's targeted by a spell. So then there's also 3 copies of Sonorous Howlbonder, 3 mana 2/2. Each creature you control with Menace can't be blocked except by 3 or more creatures, so it bumps up the Menace by 1 creature. Now the non-creatures, also we have Cruxa, just because, I mean, it's Cruxa. It's probably the best Rakdos card in standard right now. So does a number of things for 2 mana when you first cast it, and then of course the escape is 4. So really great card. Now for the non-creatures, we have 4 copies of Heartless Act, another new card. It's a 2 mana instant. Destroy target creature with no counters on it, or you can remove up to 3 counters from a target creature, which can be very useful. 2 copies of Unlikely Aid. It's kind of like a protection for any kind of removal or anything like that. Plus it buffs up power by 2, so combat trick or save a creature, all that kind of stuff. 3 copies of Call of the Death Dweller. I like this because you can return up to 2 target creature cards with total converted mana cost 3 or less from your graveyard to the battlefield, and then you can put a Death Touch counter on either of them, then put a Menace counter on either of them. Usually, I'm only returning 1 creature, obviously, because it's 2 and 3 drops, but very, very good in kind of recurring, like, say, something really big, like, say, a board wipe just happened, and you have, like, a Hunted Nightmare in the bin. You can get a 4/5 out for 3 mana. And you can also give a Death Touch as well as Menace. Then there's, let's see, 3 copies of Bedevil, Hard Removal, Planeswalkers. Also, it hits artifacts, which is very useful. And, of course, 3 copies of Embercleave, because, let's face it, Embercleave is just that good. As for the mana, 6 each of Swamps and Mountains, 4 Blood Crypts, 2 Temple of Malices, simply because in a deck that's more aggro-based, not really wanting to have too many of these tapped lands, but the Scry effect is very useful. And then, of course, 2 Fabled Passages to help with our mana fixing. And with that in mind, we're going to go ahead and take this into some standard ranked, and hopefully we can get some good games in. Now, before we do, if you can do me a huge favor, if you haven't already, if you can hit that like button, hit the subscribe button, leave a comment down below, let me know what you think of this deck, and if you have anything similar to this, what you're running instead of anything that I might be running. And also, you can follow me over on Twitch at twitch.tv/EliteLargo. I am trying to stream at least once a day. And I do apologize for lack of streaming if you do follow me over there, and also kind of a break in videos. I had some minor computer issues, and I've worked on it extensively over the weekend, and I think I may have found the issue, so hopefully I don't have any problems going forward. So let's go ahead and jump into some games. Okay, that's a one lander, so that's a mulligan. Okay, this is better. Do I drop a land or do I drop an Embercleave? Man, I think I gotta drop the Embercleave. Yeah. This is just too good. Okay, so we'll start off with Blood Crypt. So they have an island. Oh yeah. Oh, interesting. Do I want to kill that? I think I do. Anytime I see a mana dork that I can take out immediately, I tend to do so. Ooh. So here's one of the new cards. God, that's insane. Alright. I think I want to kill that too, right? I gotta slow them down. Jeez Louise. Alright. Okay, I think I might just annoy them to the point of quitting. So we have given a lot of resources. Alright, let's do Cruxa. Because I want to get them to discard something that they want to keep. Okay, Nethroy. Alright, cool. So let's get the Hunted Nightmare out. Alright, now we're cooking with Crisco. Let's attack first. And let's get Labyrinth Raptor and Stormfist Crusader. Okay, they got 5. Very nice. Oh man, okay. Embercleave time. Good games. Okay, so that was a little lopsided, but we did happen to have all the removal we need to slow down their ramp. And as you can see, that was very, very useful. Those Bone Crusher Giants really did come in handy for the removal. Alright. Ooh. Luris. Okay. We're on the play, so I think this is okay. Some Scry. Yeah. Kind of 4 lands is kind of where you want to be, kind of. Ooh, cycling, okay. So we'll do Labyrinth Raptor. So we're going to double up on the Raptors. Okay. Alright. So next turn we'll probably do... Okay, they're gonna cycle. Interesting. Black. Okay. It's fine. Jesus. Okay. Good show. Alright. Do this tapped. Do this. So we're gonna do Lifelink and Death Touch. Because we can kind of use the Lifelink here. Okay, they gain 1. So I'm tempted to do Ember Cleave next. Sure. So this is just a crazy cycling deck. That's cool. Okay. Ooh, we can actually get that back. I'd rather not, though. I'm just going to go with the attack here. Ember Cleave. Hopefully we didn't screw us over here. So they can get... Okay, they're going to cycle. Yep. This is really cool. I have to give it credit. This is really neat. Okay. Jeez, this is nothing but cycling. I mean, that's pretty crazy. Alright, so I think the Dranith Stinger, or yeah, Stinger is what we want to get rid of. Then we'll Stormfist Crusader. You know what? I probably could have done a heck of a lot more damage and maybe even won if I had oh my god, seriously. Okay, this is good. I like this. This is solid. Got removal, Stormfist Crusader. Yeah, this is pretty good. Ooh, against mono red. Oh god, it's Cavalcade. Alright. Well, we are gonna race. So with Cavalcade, really what I tend to do is I don't really sweat about the creatures too much. Oh, alright, that's fine. The only creature I really worry about is Chandra's Spitfire or Torbran. That's a problem as well. That I'll definitely kill. I'll activate the ability, get some extra damage in there. You gotta be kidding me, man. Alright, well, the devil. Take care of that. Alright, I'll actually stay back and block here for a second. That's pretty nuts. Because I am a little concerned. That's how quickly this deck can go off the rails, man. Unlikely aid, man, for the win. Ugh. Alright, get that extra damage in. So then we'll play Hunted Nightmare. Ooh! Very nice. I'm a big fan of Tectonic Giant. So I think... Okay. Not sure what that was. Cool, we got a pack. Alright, we'll do another one. Yeah. Yeah. Okay. Yeah, we'll get this out of the way. Get another swamp. Let's see. Interesting. So my first assumption is just guy, but you never know. Anytime I see those card sleeves with the great shark, automatically, because it's almost been like every single time I've green, yeah. I think this might actually be what's it called? Gyruda. That's what I think it is. Without fail, every single time I've seen somebody play with those sleeves, it's been a Gyruda deck. Fires of Invention, Gyruda. Oh, Fae of Wishes. This will really tell us what this deck is. Time Wipe, okay. Well, this is where... Sure. So... Yep, they're gonna Fabled Passage. Get another land, Time Wipe. We'll Call of the Death Dweller to get Hunted Nightmare back. I'll play Cavalier, okay. They'll give it haste. Right? They can do that, right? Yep. So now I'm thinking I might have to just kill that. I had to. All right. Huh. Interesting. So they're definitely looking for... Definitely looking. Alright, 2 to the bottom. It's always a good sign. Let's see. Well, unfortunately, we have to take care of Teferi. Get another Raptor out. Not really sure what else to do. When I say what else to do, I'm not sure what the next move is. I mean, I guess it should be Call the Death Dweller to bring back the Hunted Nightmare. Then again, I don't know. God. Yep. Ah, yeah, Yadaro. Oh, God. Omen of the Sea. Yep. Alright, so I think what we do is we just attack and then Savage Stomp, I guess. Keep our mana open. Kind of want to just keep the mana open. Gotta try and limit the damage, or limit the life gain, that is. So that's one spell. That's twice. Overwhelmed Apprentice, okay. Oh, God. Come on. God, that's annoying. Yep. So I think it's going to be like we're going Giants. I mean, we might as well just start playing all of these. Yeah, they got all the mana in the world to tap down our creatures, so. Oh, God. Alright, 2 lands, I'm fine with that. Yep. There's no point. I mean, even if I do block, there's really no point. Yep. Alright, well, that was fun. As always, you know, that's what you run into in this when you play ranked. So ultimately, this deck, I mean, I've done a large amount of play testing and run throughs with this, and I've had a lot of fun playing the deck. It is fun to play, but when you go up against decks like, you know, Jeskai or blue white or blue X, blue X control or anything like that, that's when the deck can kind of get like, tedious and just really not fun to play, and you know, it's one of those middle of the road decks. It's not going to be. I don't think it's going to be like a top like deck, but it is a fun deck to play and grind with, and make improvements. To where you can get better, like make the deck a little bit faster and all that stuff. I haven't really been able to find that perfect balance. I guess the one thing I could do, I've thought about doing, is taking Unlikely 8 out and throwing in like a fourth Grim Dancer and fourth Sonorous Howlbonder. Maybe even may take out Call of the Death Dweller, but it's just, I feel like having at least 3 of those, maybe 2. I may cut down to 2, and put in like say a fourth Grim Dancer, and maybe cut the Unlikely Aids altogether. Though when I've used them, they've been really good. That's why I don't mind having 2 in the deck. Drawing it late game when you really like are, I don't know, kind of just rambling here at this point. I think one thing I might do is I may throw in a third temple. Well, first off, 12, 16, 18, 20. I'm only running 20 lands. I was making sure I was only running 20 lands. So, what I may do is I may cut a basic of each and throw in like another Fabled Passage and another temple, maybe. Because like there's been a few draws where I've had where it's been like double black or double red, and it's like I can't cast anything. So I might look into doing that. Other than that, though, let me know what you think down in the comment section down below. Let me know what you take out, what you put in, etc., etc. And if you've made something similar to this, let me know how you did. Let me know how it worked out for you. And with that, I will see you all in the next one. Thank you so much. Don't forget to hit like and subscribe on your way out, and follow me over on Twitch. Have a good day.